one house, 50 players, 100 connected devices, and a £10,000 prize pot. I'm Pete Donaldson. This is Last Player Standing, powered by EE Full Fibre Broadband. We've got 50 IGN fans competing in a 4-game tournament. The top players of each round go through to the next as we whittle our way down to the last player standing, who will win a share of the 10k prize. And all of this is running off one single EE Full Fibre router, which is just incredible. It can support up to 100 devices, so we're going to be proving that by connecting every single last person's laptop and mobile phone to the router, providing seamless gameplay and communications right the way through. Our commentary team for the day: Shay Thompson, Dan Marr, how you doing?
Good, how are
Pete, all
you?
the better for seeing your lovely face.
I just like being in gardens with you. What's going to be the biggest challenge when it comes to our tournament today?
Unlike other tournaments where our players will be just competing across one game, in this tournament they'll be playing across 4 very different genres.
Is there a particular game that you think is going to be harder than any of the others?
Yeah, Fall Guys. You got 50 competitors playing at once in a chaotic battle royale. I mean, what could go wrong?
There's going to be carnage.
It's going to be chaotic carnage, and there's nothing we can do about it. All right, well, that's the considered opinion of our professionals. Let's meet the players.
Starting off with Fall Guys, but I'm not going to be the guy that's falling.
Nervous but excited. Just want to get through the first round and then see what comes next.
I'm a little nervous coming in, but I reckon I got it. I'm pretty excited.
It's almost time for you to pick up your controllers, but first, let's have a good luck message from Mr. Kevin Bacon.
Hey guys, welcome to the Last Player Standing tournament, all powered by one EE Full Fibre broadband connection. We have connected 100 devices in this house. Pretty impressive, huh? I hope you're all focused today because you're going to need to be at the top of your game to make it through the rounds and be crowned the Last Player Standing. Good luck.
Our epic Last Player Standing tournament begins with Fall Guys.
And we're off.
The important thing here is that the players are trying to get through as many rounds as possible, because the way they're going to qualify for the next round and the next game is by amassing the most points and being in the top 24.
That is right. There's not going to be any opportunity to slack. All of those points will be crucial in every single show.
So right now we're watching player number 5, and this is Desmond. We've already got 34 players who've qualified.
And that's our last. We've got Skyline Stumble coming up next, which looks to be a very complicated race.
As is often the case with Fall Guys, you can go route 1 and take the riskiest route, and if you're a confident Fall Guys player, go for it. But it might be advisable for some of our players to play it safe, and as you get closer to the end of the level, they really pick up the pace and they really pick up the difficulty, as our players are discovering right here with these brutal light beams. Yes.
And then with the flippers, didn't quite make it to the end there. Number 12.
That's our 12th player, Nicholas. Oh, he really played the bump as well there. I mean, and there we see some of the luck that comes into play. And we're already in the final round, and it's Jump Showdown.
They are hanging on for dear life. I think it's going to start to get faster, though, so we should be thinning out this crowd.
More sections of the floor are falling away as they go on, and so it's just going to get tighter and tighter. And here we go. Now it gets interesting. Come on, let's lose another panel. Let's make this interesting. Come on.
I'm not done yet. Let's go.
3 people still need to get knocked off for this game to be over, and Desmond is hanging in there with the best of them. And that's it.
Desmond's
in
done
one
it.
literal swoop. All 3 players knocked out, and Desmond hangs in there to reign as the winner of the first show.
Honestly, did not expect it, but I am absolutely buzzing for it.
And now on to show 2. Starting off, we have Track Attack.
Oh, here we go. This is the absolute chaos we like. Narrow walkways, dozens of beams, all trying to go around the same sort of 6-inch wide plank.
The course definitely lives up to its name, Track Attack. It's, yeah, you got a lot of attack in ya.
And so close to the finish line already. This is extraordinary performance from Callum. And as we get back into the middle of the pack, this is when it starts to get fun and it starts to get tricky. But we're seeing people emerge now, and qualification was ultra fast for that one. And a blast ball. This is a fantastic choice for a final game.
And it's all about working with the timing of the bombs, which some people will be able to nail easier than others.
3 more players, only 1 can survive. There is some grabbing. Oh, it's our guy Michael. He's not playing nicely, is he?
No.
He's grabbing. He's got the bomb.
Set himself apart with the pink pants
He really
and the
is.
grabbing.
I say he painted a target on his back, but I I don't know. It seems to have worked in his favor. Oh!
And Michael takes
They
it.
both took a knockback, but Michael managed to stay on the platform.
It was chaotic out there. What were the techniques that you employed to get through?
Grab everybody. That was it.
And now we are through to our final show. And once again, we close out the show with Blast Ball.
Oh, another struggle. Oh.
I just love that there's a bout of sumo going on in the midst of Blast Ball. It's like, come on, guys, settle your differences the way you're supposed to, which is by throwing bombs at each other and sending them into a hole in the ground.
The much more civilized
Like
way.
that.
Yes.
Exactly like that. That's what we want to be seeing. Nice low toss. Very
Oh.
clever. Oh! He got wombo comboed by the bomb there. Absolutely no chance to recover from that first hit. Bad luck. We are on player 40, Paul. How is Paul going to fare? Oh, we only have 3 players left. That bomb. Oh!
And Yassine is our winner.
Just trying to avoid the crowd because I saw people just running together. I said, let me just stay back and just let them kill themselves. Yeah.
The scores have been counted, and 50 are now 24.
Well done to those who participated. Let's hear from the players.
The round I found the hardest was like the parkour ones because I just kept slipping off. I guess I became the fool guy.
All the rounds I found quite difficult because it's kind of a 50-50 game. You never know what you're going to get.
To be honest, the first game I got out straight away, so it all kind of went downhill from there.
When the round started, I assumed I wasn't getting through, but I pushed on anyway.
Probably the second round when I had not made it and I was just like, there's my chance.
So that's it, round 1 over. All made possible, of course, thanks to EE's small but powerful little box. Round 2 begins.
Our remaining 24 competitors are split into 2 groups of 12 racers. A top 6 position in each race guarantees passage into the penultimate round.
Go! So we've gone from beans to boy racers, and everyone is in a Ford Focus RS 2009.
Keeping everything very fair.
Yeah, there's definitely a battle for the first spot already in this first lap. Ricky trying to take him on the outside, and it looks like he might be about to power past him. And he has. His superior cornering has just allowed him to fire past and nab that top spot. I do wonder if Desmond, in his in-car view, is quite aware of what's happening behind him right now.
I like to think that he's like blissfully unaware, just like kind of ignoring it.
Just follow the racing line. Oh, but he's getting shunted. It's a pitched battle now. We have Jordan, we have Harry, and we have Simon in 7th place. He just needs to get past Harry. And here we go. Simon, currently in 7th place, takes an, well, it said awesome pass. You cannot disagree with that. He has got himself in that 6th position, and he is still fighting with Harry, but he has managed to get clear of him, pass another checkpoint. All he needs to do now is hang on for that 6th position to make it through. Harry must be fuming right now.
So Simon sneaks in at the end there, and Ricky takes the top spot.
Funnily enough, I was 5th, 6th place for like all 6 laps until like I got overtaken, got 7th in the last minute. One of the most unfortunate ways to get eliminated, but it is how it is. The game's the game.
You nearly missed out on getting through the next round.
Right at the end, I was able to make a ruse stick at probably the last chance I'd get. I'm still here. Job's not finished. We move on to Halo.
Let's find out which of our 6 players in Group 2 are going to qualify. There's a real bundle right now, and as we've seen in the other race, they all packed together to start with, but very rapidly the front runners emerge. We're watching Reese right now, who is sadly in the wrong half. We need to see some improvement, Reese, otherwise you're going to get left behind.
So quite a messy battle here. 14 and 15 hanging on by a thread.
So William is currently in 8th place. So while the front 6 are safe in their position, William is doing everything he can now. 7th and 6th place are quite close together. And so all it's going to take is a minor slip up for William to get behind and try and claim that spot.
Oh, we're coming into the very last checkpoints.
After briefing in 8th place. Oh, look at that. Dropped into... Jake is now the one to watch. But no, Jake and William, despite both of their best efforts, it's too little, unfortunately.
So that's Group 2 finished with Luke W leading the pack.
How was that for you? You won your race.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was a bit touch and go at the start. It was a bit of a crush, and I think started 5th. By the end of the first lap, I slipped away and kept in the lead for the last 6 laps. But
well, obviously, we're playing this entire competition on one E full fibre broadband router. Have you ever seen this many people on one router?
No, it's absolutely crazy how we're doing this, and it makes me want to do it when I get back to Sheffield.
Yeah, you got how many friends? You got 50 friends?
I don't, but maybe some of these guys will join.
I could probably do the final around my house with 2 people. That's our Forza Horizon 5 round done and dusted, and our player pool pool is considerably smaller now. Coming up next, round number 3, we've got a bit of Halo Infinite for you. Both Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite are playable on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, included for 12 months with selected EE full fiber packages. All right, guys, you ready? Yeah. Let's do this!
So for this round, we've split them into 2 6-player games of free-for-all Slayer. You could say that they're the last Slayers standing. I'm so sorry.
Let's go.
So each of our groups are going to be participating in 3 rounds. The overall winner, of which there can only be 1 per group, is going to be determined by the overall number of kills from those 3 rounds. Using mid-range weapons like the Commando, as Paul is great, but also finding things like the Spanker. Paul right now wielding it, whether we see him wielding it like a pro remains to be seen. He's just shooting at the floor right now. That's a tactic, I guess, but there we go. He used that last shot expertly and claimed that kill.
He was just practicing,
It was just a practice shot. Oh, and that reload was perfectly timed. Luke and Paul are really emerging as our front runners right now. There we go, overshield deployed from Luke, just giving that vital armor, and as we see, it pays off immediately in that gunfight, wearing down the shield. We are down to just 2 kills remaining for both Paul and Luke W. Oh, some desperate melee action.
Oh.
This is tight. It's 24. Oh, and that's it. Yes. First round goes to Luke.
Paul manages to grab both the overshield and the Spanker.
That's the position you want to be in at the start of the match. And he's just spotted Luke P against that build. He's not going to try that, is he? He didn't even...
he gets it!
Awesome work from Paul. So Luke is lagging behind, 8 kills behind, in fact, right now. And so Paul is really made up for that 2-kill deficit in the first game and has surged ahead. I'm sorry, as you say, Shay, it feels like we're doing a disservice to the other players, but right now, they really are just a bunch of moving targets.
It is Luke and Paul's fight, with Paul taking it.
And that was a very tasty double kill to wrap things up. With those 7 points behind, that means that Luke W doesn't only have to get 25 kills, but he has to get 25 kills incredibly quickly. I can see him eyeing up the Spanker from a distance.
He's going for it.
But it's too late. Paul's already nabbed it. And we know that Paul knows how to do it, and there you go. And he took out Luke. Definitely is a bit of a statement there. Luke's about to claim that 1 extra kill. Is it going to be enough, though? I think Paul, even with his 20 kills, has sealed the deal to take that first place in the final.
And Paul is our first finalist, moving on to Street Fighter V.
Let's find out who his opponent's going to be in Group 2. So this second bout taking place in Aquarius, quite a different map to Bazaar. So Jordan and Simon emerging as our 2 strongest players here, both level playing at 6 apiece. As we saw with the first game, I mean, these guys know how to switch between the weapons effectively. Jordan there using the battle rifle to great effect. Simon knowing when to switch to the pistol and using that melee to wreck the shield and take him down. Now Jordan applies the active camo. Does he know how to use it? Well, it works briefly. He dropped down and killed the guy, but...
Yeah, could have taken a bit more finessing, but it's fine.
Simon now with 24 kills. He just needs 1 kill with that pistol. He's already spotted his prey. Oh, and with an awesome leaping headshot, he claims the 25 points, but Jordan is only behind by 2 points.
So Simon at a bit of a disadvantage here. Can he close this gap?
Well, he's currently engaged in a gunfight with Jordan and sneaks a shot round the corner to drop him, closing the gap by 3 points. And already he claims 2 more kills for a triple kill, bringing him only 1 point behind Jordan. This is an incredible performance right now. Well, Simon now pulls ahead with 23. Is he going to claim a second game?
Oh.
24. There's just 1 in it. Will his pistol play pay off? Battle rifle just to polish off the armor. And he does it! Come on, he says.
Big size of relief there.
And it's 15 all, 16. It's hard to keep track of the pace at which these 2 guys are tearing through the opposition. Simon just edging ahead, 17 kills, only 8 kills to go until he claims that place in the grand final. It's going to get to a point where he can't mathematically get the point advantage. So Jordan really needs to keep those kills away from Simon. Jordan just needs to maintain that lead. He cannot let Simon get ahead. As we've seen from Simon, he is capable of chaining together kills with a deadly accuracy. And so Jordan just needs to hold on, and he gets to 23. He is now 5 points clear, which means he is now in the lead overall. He's now 6 points clear with 24 points. Could this be the comeback of the tournament?
And Jordan is our winner.
Shay, Jordan 71, Simon 68. What a battle, what a comeback from Jordan. What a deserved place in the final.
Several times, like especially during the first game, you just look down and someone's like, he's 17 kills and I'm 2. Right, we're getting there.
When it started, and then the numbers of the kills were going up, and I was like, let's just enjoy this.
Hope they've been practicing their combos and made the best player win.
So here we have it, the final showdown, Street Fighter 5. And it all comes down to this. Who will be the last player standing? Let's do this!
All right, it's our final round. Jordan versus Paul. First place leaves with 8k, second place leaves with 1.5.
So all to play for. Here we go, this is it, the grand final.
Starting off with a fireball there.
Jordan knows the basics though. He knows those quarter circle sweeps. So we're seeing hurricane kicks, we're seeing fireballs. That's good basic knowledge. Once you're a seasoned Street Fighter player, there's all things to manage. V-trigger bars, EX bars, super moves. I don't think we're going to see that in this match. We're just going to see a slugfest. And there we go. Jordan with his Ryu takes the first round fairly confidently.
Oh.
Wow, opening big. And expertly blocked by Falca. And there we go, Paul trying to pull it back. Some little combos then. We've got to take advantage of it. Yes, there we had our first EX move. Simpler to do with Falcon as well because again, it is just those combo button presses. That's it. Jordan fitting out a bit of backstepping as he should be, getting in, trying to make Paul whiff some attacks, which he's doing quite successfully. What Paul should be doing is just trying to close that gap, get in there, use those attacks with the baton. Falcon's V-trigger is only going to really be effective if she's firing off those projectiles. And we're not really seeing much in the way of projectiles, but look at this. This is really down to the wire. It's getting quite cagey now. They're keeping the distance, but we're not seeing fireballs being thrown. Ree's got his big one ready. Could possibly do it with chip damage. Paul just needs one hit. Oh, it's a dragon punch. Oh, Tatsumaki misses. Oh! And Paul takes it. This is what we want from last player standing. This is excitement. Yeah, again, using that EX move, which is a great anti-air move, but also has a period of invincibility as iframes passing through. Again, another Shinkuduken from Jordan that didn't pay off. Another great block there from Paul. You can read it like a book. You need to, you really need to chain that thing.
Catch your opponent off
Even if
guard.
you're just nailing just like a little low medium hit and cancelling into that Shinku, that's what you want to do. But Ryu just went with the power advantage there. And it's Jordan.
Taking that
Paul,
first
0.
match.
Jordan now feels like he's settling into his groove with Ryu, just really learning that nailing those heavy hits is actually proving quite easy. Also using that low-medium kick to great effect because that's got such great range. There we go. Brutal, that's it.
Yeah.
So at this point we should say Jordan is now only one win away from winning the grand final and his share of the money. So
all he has to do is keep a clear head.
Paul needs to stay back, use that low projectile move, and as soon as he gets the chance, as soon as that V-trigger bar fills up, activate that and power up those projects on moves.
But I guess we will be.
Oh, there we go. This is what we want.
But I get it.
We want a game.
When you can feel the wind sort of slipping away, you want to jump in there, but
do you ever get that when you play Street Fighter? You get the adrenaline shakes.
Yeah.
The hand starts going,
100%.
that was meaty. Here we go. We've got a crush counter and capitalize on it slightly with a follow-up move.
Oh, yes. Keep up.
But Falco's just got to keep that defense up because
keep that distance.
for every 2 or 3 moves she's able to put in, Ryu just needs to land one heavy hit and cancel that out. And that's it. Come on. Oh, Jordan is our last player standing.
So here we have it. The last player standing is Jordan. Mate, how was that?
Oh, it was great. Really nervy at the time. I'm buzzing now. Like I'm still shaking about it.
And you won the grand prize, £8,000 and 12 months Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Incredible.
Again, it's amazing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the money yet, but I'm sure I'll spend it not wisely.
Not a bad day's work, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's it's been a great day as well. So
fantastic stuff. Well, commiserations, Paul. You fought gallantly as well. Talk us through the final round.
Yeah, I gave it my best, but at the start I kind of got the feel that he's a bit better at Street Fighter than me. It was my weakest game of the day by far, but it's just been great to get this far and to win the prizes and have much fun.
Fantastic stuff. Well, this has been Last Player Standing, powered by EE Full Fibre Broadband. If you fancy a little bit more crazy gaming action, keep it IGN. Now get out my house!